Imagine waking up every day with a clear sense of purpose, unshaken by setbacks and focused on what truly matters. Sounds almost superhuman, right? This was the reality for Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. His personal notes, still relevant today, offer timeless advice on harnessing self-discipline amid life's chaos. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, exploring its principles as practical tools for a more disciplined, fulfilling life. Stoicism teaches us to turn adversity into advantage, chaos into calm, and unpredictability into strength. Whether you're dealing with stress, seeking inner peace, or boosting productivity, Stoicism offers profound insights. In a world full of distractions and instant gratifications, Stoicism grounds us in wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. It's about thriving, not just enduring. Ready to transform how you handle life's challenges? Stay with us as we unpack Marcus Aurelius's teachings for a more disciplined life today. As we journey through Stoic philosophy and Marcus Aurelius's profound teachings, if you appreciate our content, please hit the subscribe button. Don't skip any part of the video because if you're here, you're already ahead of the crowd. Let's explore these unique insights together. At the heart of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is the idea that self-discipline begins with finding your purpose. But what does it mean to find your purpose? It's about discovering what truly drives you and aligning your actions with that deeper calling. For Aurelius, purpose was a practical compass guiding his every decision, from the mundane to the monumental. Marcus Aurelius believed that a disciplined life is about mastering our responses to external events. We can't control what happens, but we can control how we react. It's a simple yet powerful shift in perspective that can transform daily challenges into opportunities for growth. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This mindset can be incredibly liberating, helping us to stop wasting energy on things beyond our influence and instead channeling our efforts into areas where we can make a real difference. Another key principle is the idea of amor fati, or love of fate. This means embracing everything that happens, both good and bad, as part of a larger, meaningful journey. By accepting our circumstances and viewing them as opportunities for growth, we can find peace and resilience, even in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius also championed the practice of mindfulness and reflection. He regularly took time to assess his thoughts and actions, aiming for self-improvement and clarity. By incorporating mindfulness into our lives, we can gain better control over our emotions and decisions, leading to a more disciplined and purposeful existence. One of the most practical aspects of Stoicism is the concept of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This involves anticipating potential challenges and preparing ourselves mentally for them. By thinking through possible difficulties ahead of time, we can face them with greater composure and resilience when they arise. Stoicism also teaches the value of living in accordance with nature. For Aurelius, this meant aligning our actions with our true nature as rational and social beings. By striving to live authentically and ethically, we can cultivate inner harmony and contribute positively to the world around us. Another important lesson from Marcus Aurelius is the idea of maintaining perspective. Life is fleeting, and many of our worries and frustrations are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. By keeping a broader perspective, we can find greater contentment and avoid getting bogged down by minor setbacks. Finally, remember that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or denying life's difficulties. It's about acknowledging them, understanding their role in our lives, and choosing how we respond. By embracing this approach, we can develop greater resilience and live a more fulfilling, disciplined life. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the impermanence of life, understanding that everything, including our own existence, is transient. This awareness encouraged him to live each day with intention and gratitude. By embracing the fleeting nature of life, we can learn to appreciate the present moment more deeply and make the most of our time. Stoicism advocates for developing inner strength through self-discipline. Aurelius believed that true power comes from mastering oneself, not controlling others. By cultivating self-discipline, we build resilience and confidence, equipping ourselves to handle life's ups and downs with grace and poise. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is the idea of accepting hardship as a natural part of life. Instead of resisting challenges, Aurelius encouraged us to face them head-on, seeing them as opportunities to strengthen our character. This mindset helps us approach difficulties with a sense of purpose, rather than frustration or defeat. Stoicism also teaches the importance of maintaining a sense of detachment from external outcomes. Aurelius emphasized that our happiness should not depend on external circumstances, but on our own actions and mindset. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and responses, we find a more stable source of contentment. Marcus Aurelius's writings highlight the value of empathy and compassion. Despite his status as an emperor, he remained deeply aware of the struggles of others and sought to lead with kindness and understanding. This approach reminds us that true leadership involves recognizing and addressing the needs of those around us. Stoicism encourages us to live a life of virtue, guided by reason and ethical principles. Aurelius's reflections emphasize the importance of aligning our actions with values such as honesty, courage, and justice. By living virtuously, we not only improve ourselves, but also contribute positively to the world. The practice of gratitude is another key element of Stoicism. Aurelius often expressed thankfulness for the simple and ordinary aspects of life. By regularly acknowledging what we are grateful for, we shift our focus away from what we lack and foster a more positive and appreciative outlook. Marcus Aurelius's meditations are filled with reminders of our interconnectedness with others. He understood that our well-being is intertwined with the well-being of those around us. This perspective encourages us to build meaningful relationships and contribute to the greater good, recognizing that we are all part of a larger whole. Stoicism teaches the value of personal reflection and self-awareness. Aurelius's daily practice of introspection allowed him to assess his thoughts and actions critically. By regularly examining our own behavior and motivations, we can foster personal growth and make more informed decisions. Lastly, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius offer a timeless guide for leading a balanced and fulfilled life. His wisdom on resilience, acceptance, and virtue continues to resonate because it addresses fundamental aspects of the human experience. By integrating these principles into our lives, we can navigate challenges with greater ease and live more meaningfully. Stoicism isn't just about facing big challenges. It's also about handling everyday annoyances with grace. Aurelius taught that even minor irritations can be opportunities to practice patience and composure. By keeping a cool head during those small daily frustrations, we make life a bit easier and more pleasant. Another great piece of advice from Marcus Aurelius is to stay focused on what's within our control. It's easy to get caught up in worrying about things we can't change. But by concentrating on our own actions and attitudes, we find a sense of calm and clarity. This focus helps us deal better with whatever life throws at us. Aurelius also highlighted the importance of living a life true to ourselves. He believed that each person has their own unique path and purpose. By staying authentic and following our own values and passions, we create a more fulfilling and meaningful life, free from the pressures to conform. Reflecting on our actions and experiences can be a powerful way to grow. Marcus Aurelius was a big advocate for self-reflection. Taking time to think about our choices and how we handle situations helps us learn and improve. It's like having a personal coach to help us navigate through life. Embracing change is another key aspect of Stoicism. Aurelius recognized that change is inevitable and often out of our hands. By accepting this fact and adapting with a positive attitude, we can handle transitions more smoothly and find opportunities in the midst of change. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of the impermanence of life to stay grounded. He believed that keeping this in mind helps us stay humble and appreciate the present moment. It's a gentle nudge to savor life's simple pleasures and not get too caught up in the chase for more. Community and connection were important to Aurelius. He valued the idea of contributing to the greater good and being part of something larger than oneself. By engaging with and supporting our communities, we not only enhance our own lives, but also make a positive impact on those around us. Lastly, Marcus Aurelius's wisdom encourages us to find peace within ourselves. His teachings remind us that true contentment comes from how we view and handle our inner world. By cultivating a mindset of peace and acceptance, we create a more balanced and harmonious life.